Exotic Zen wisdom in the house. Okay, I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell you. Um, I've been wiped out. This energy is so effing draining to like ground it, ground it, ground it. I am Zen, formerly Ascended Stars, and I'm not using my other name anymore. So call me by Zen. I really appreciate those. I'm sorry to switch it up on you guys, but um, now that name really annoys me, so I can't even say it. All right, loves. It is wrapping up over here. Truths are coming out. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of downloads from this reading. So I'm going to tell you the downloads first, and then I'm going to go ahead and communicate the reading. But first, let's call on Archangel Michael to come in, protect us with his hedge of angels, his team of angels, Ariel, Zachiel, Aziel, Gabriel, Mother Mary, Jesus, white light beings, ancestors. We invite you today to come and help us with the reading. So yeah, let's invite the beautiful organic collective. Happy Saturday. I thought it was Sunday. I'm getting all these weird glares off the thing, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so there's something that came in right now, right before I push the play button, the record button. And this is dark and heavy. Please just take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I may say he or she. Energy is transferable. Okay, let me tell you this heavy thing that I got. So I was scrolling on the live feed, and I saw beautiful Indian woman who had a burn on her neck. And I was putting this choker on, and I was thinking, oh my God, some of my collective, because it's a very common theme in India that they, when women reject men, they'll use acid on their face because they don't want them to be seen again. They're trying to, for us, I don't even know, I don't want to explain why they do such horrendous things. But that was the energy of somebody that you were dealing with. They wanted to disfigure you. That was the word. They wanted to disfigure you so nobody else would be attracted to you. So that means you're very good looking. That means you're very attractive. That means that you can attract, you don't even know that you can, how much you can attract. Or but you're not using your power in the right way. You could be coming in from divorce, from that abandonment wound, and that they wanted to I heard exercise their right. Okay, well, I don't know what that means exactly. Exercise their right to be abusive to you. Yeah, this is very narcissistic energy. So let's push that to the side. Let's go with the angel vibe. Let's find out what the angel number is today, my love. Let's find out. Thank you for my like. Thank you so much. Let me hop onto my screen here real fast and get to know you better. Welcome to the neighborhood. We're in hot LA right now. I can't even. Oh, shit. 662. 662. Okay. 662. Look at that. So let's see what Angel Numbers 101 by Doreen Virtue says 662 is. 662. 6 is balancing. 2 is a decision. So you're balancing and you're gonna, I tell you, you are so darn close. This is why this reading came out. Okay, I've had it simmering since yesterday. I couldn't get back to you. I tried and I passed out. Okay, just tying up loose ends is exhausting. All right, but that to the side. Let me give you 662. Oh, it's very short. Trust channel. trust that all is well because it is. We must have gotten 662 before. I swear, it all seems like the same messages. 662. All right. Okay. I'm dying of heat. It is so hot. Let me get here. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay. So, I had to rearrange this a little bit. Thank you for my subscribes. They took me down a couple and then I got right back up. You guys keep me back up on top. Thank you so much. On top of it. On top of their siphoning of the subbies. And they're even like, they're so obvious. And I hear other readers now saying, yeah, they're taking my, and I'm like, okay, thank God I'm not the only one, because like I'm the only one talking about it. But you know, and they do it because God forbid they pay you what you're worth. You know, God forbid that your message get across and not their karmic people's message that is emanating pieces of your message. Anyway, this is my message. I don't want to be on that soapbox. I hate that soapbox energy. I hate it. I don't want to be on it. But I'm feeling like extra emotional, okay? But not to the point where I cry and I'm like, I'm a victim. I'm just like, it's just like irritating energy now. Because before it was like, oh, what do I do? You're sitting in it. Now we're out of that energy. We're like, okay, let's get empowered. You know, I'm not the only one. Other people feel this way too. Blah, blah, blah. But get me in there. Get me in there. Get me into my reading. Okay, so before I start, I want to get in here so I can, oh, we forgot to, oh, shoot, hold on. I forgot to mute myself. Good thing. Okay. All right, we're in it. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. This is my channeling that I did just within the last 24 hours. Okay. Somebody might want to reach out because the first card we got was reach out. So reach out and touch someone. Okay, reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. Like you guys are walking spokespeople for humanity, basically. Okay, a lot of us who walk. You're walking. You represent. Like, let's represent the good humanity, because, well, actually, we do know that there's people here who are hybrids and stuff. So they're representing something else. You're here to represent the good part of humanity. So you got represent, okay? Page of Swords, which is also part of communication. You know, they want to communicate. So I feel, even though it's a woman on the image, I feel it's them. The message I'm getting is that it's them either wanting you. Like, you should have reached out by now. Like, they're thinking, damn, like, collective should have reached out by I'm sorry. We are. Oh, God. Laughing makes me hot. I tried to unalive you. Why aren't you reaching out? And you did well, collective, and it's not succumbing, not reaching out. So maybe you forgave this person a lot. Like, maybe this person has, okay, maybe this person is used to always the other person, the counterparts, the pick-me's, to reach out to them. Okay, maybe okay, maybe that's it. Hold on. Oh, my ear. All right. So maybe I feel like they feel it's weird. I feel like they know they did something wrong, but they just thought that it would go away. It would go away. In the sense that time would make, like, they could, it's like they wanted to come back to your energy, okay? But you caught on to them. And so they can't hide this because you're too much of an empath, too much of a psychic, too much of a medium, whatever it is that your gift is, too much of a clairvoyant. It's causing a very heavy burden. They cannot come back to you. So So if we go back to this first message, right, that was channeled as I was putting on my choker, they wanted to disfigure you, okay? Because they might have known that you have a platform, or that you might be a fire sign. You might be very, like, you come out a lot, or, you know, you like to show your stuff. You like to show yourself. You like to look good. You like to represent a good looking person. And so this person, like, somehow knew about that you would go out, that you like to go out into the public. This is a lot of millennial energy, like, yeah. So this person could be younger than you, or a man who's a narcissist, or a woman who likes to get a lot of looks, get a lot of attention. But, or they dealt with people like this. They might have dealt with, like, OnlyFans workers kind of people, and they might have looked up to that. You know, Instagram models, they might have, you know, yeah, everybody does. Everybody looks up to them, and so, like, they didn't want you to take that route. They didn't want you to be seen or continue doing this. But what they didn't account for, collective, is that you're a healer. You're not out here you're not a pick-me, okay? I'm trying to get words that are not offensive. You're a healer. Something's in my eye. My mascara's in my eye. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. Yeah, you might have a lot of 8th house placements, Scorpio. Now, what's happened is the wheel has been turning in your favor because you are healing yourself. Now, you had to heal your sacral chakra. 8th house again. Sex, secrets, seduction, an abandonment wound, divorce in your family or in your lineage, Jezebel energy in your lineage, gigolo energy in your lineage. So you have healed this. Okay, this is so beautiful, the way that these two came in together. So things are moving quite smoothly in your favor because you've taken the time, the energy, the effort to really sit with it. Okay, and that's the problem. These people don't reflect, and they don't really sit in it because it is darn uncomfortable. Okay, it's darn uncomfortable. Now, what's happened in you doing this, and you actually riding the dragon, because look at this. She's riding that dragon. So you might be dealing with somebody who's very stubborn, very powerful, manipulator. It could be Year of the Dragon, but I'm just saying it could be somebody who is just a very powerful person. Okay, this could have been your counterpart. You were supposed to be working together, and that power was supposed to be used to complement each other, not to go against each other. And that's exactly what they did. They went against you. Okay, so because you got 7 of Cups twice. Double mint gum. I'm hearing double mint gum. The twins. So I'm seeing like you're getting double the amount of what you lost is what I'm hearing. Like you're getting like so you're not okay, so some of you don't know how many options you really have. Like you're not really looking into these options, but they're there. They're coming your way. And so is an X. So is an X coming your way. So you have manifested yourself some options, okay? Now, because the wheel is turning in your favor, this person's devastated. Oh, hi, goddess of the clouds, of the water. Hi, love. Hi, thank you for subscribing, goddess. I'll tell you what you get for subscribing, my love. You don't even know. Maybe you've been watching me before. I'm going to continue because I'm in a roll here. So they're miserable, honeys, that you're wheel is turning and you're getting a lot of options. Obvious, or actually, this actually what I feel with you, collective, is that you're getting the option. You're not getting options. You're gonna nail down the one that you want. I think almost like, I think almost also some of you already know who you want. You have your eye on the prize. But you're not in a hurry here because this person could not quite be ready for you yet. And you're still healing from the sacral chakra. For some of you, they might, okay, let's go into some of this heavy duty energy, because for some of you, they might have worked on your, it's called the Chang in Chinese medicine. And that's where all the menstruation, the Chang is in the uterus. And they might have stopped your menstruation, okay? They might have like done some very special magic to stop you from having your menses. Heavy, heavy warlock energy, okay? They went to somebody, and this is because they got some of your blood and took it to someone. Because I'm really picking up like South Africa or Africa shaman. There's a special name for them, I know, but I can't remember. But I'm really picking up some island energy. Like so either somebody of your person or your person did this, okay? And so some of you, that's where it's been very challenging to get the wheel to turn, to even get people to look at you. Like you were having like a lot of looks when you were going out with this person. You were attracting a lot of people, but then something, somebody tried to disfigure you. They were trying to take your energy away so they could manifest off your energy. I mean, I'm getting a heavy energy right now. It's coming in so crystal clear that I don't feel like I'm just giving you this energy. I just feel like as I'm doing the reading, this is manifesting within the reading of what I'm telling you. So you also, like, they want you. It's been a very heavy journey for you because this is where they wanted you, okay? In this Ten of Swords energy, just beat down, unable to manifest. You're the Lotus, again, Scorpionic energy. So that's also Lakshmi, represents the Lotus. And Lakshmi, I think her festival of lights is on the 20th. And that's the day I've been guided to really pray for people who are drinking this season, from this season to December, because that's been heavy on my heart. And I didn't follow up, but the 20th is Lakshmi's day. The Festival of Lights is happening, and we're going to say a prayer for those who are drinking and have the spirit of alcohol, Algor, in their family lineage. And they're trying to quit alcohol, okay? I haven't been drinking since 2021. I went out, I think, in May for my friend's birthday. But as of, like, January 30th, 2021. And there's, I used to be a mobile bartender, so that's... Living in LA, your girl's got stories to tell. But they're just that. They're stories. I'm very much in a sober place right now, and I do love it. I'm not going to lie to you. I do like Mary Jane. I love Mary Jane. But, we control all that. Anyway, let's get into it. So we have this Four of Pentacles. So it took a lot for you to, like, maintain yourself, maintain your essence. Okay, this is, to me, is like you maintaining your essence, because you were really down and out here. Like this, they not only affected, they wanted to affect your beauty, which trickled into your finances, trickled into your self-confidence. It really went deep, with that 8, a lot of this 8 energy. Oh, and the 10, your 10th house of your Capricornian house of your career. So this could have been some a hobby, a side job, a side gig, or your own actual. They actually wanted, they didn't want you to have your own career, like your own, like to be known in your own career and to get ahead in that. Anyway, like with this double Virgo energy that we have and the Virgo energy in the South Node, you hermited your energy, okay? And that is what has brought this Wheel of Fortune, okay? You haven't overexerted yourself. You've been researching. You've been looking into yourself. This is a lot of self-reflection. So you have gotten very wise in hermiting your energy. And I know the masculine has too. This is not just for Divine Feminine. A lot of the success has come because you have tightened up your house, your ship, your way of going, your modum of operandum, especially when it comes to your house of friends and the way you celebrate. This also changed what you celebrate and who you celebrate. And I think you've learned to celebrate yourself more, and this hibernation hermit energy has caused you to fill your cup with the emotional contentment that you deserve, that you need, and that you're the only one available to provide for you, the Queen of Cups. So you've made it to this point where self-love, self-care, and now we're moving into self-trust. And that energy is like when you move, I move. So when God says, I need you to sit down. And then when he says, okay, I need you to get up, time to get up. You've got to do what he says. You got to do what the energy calls for you to do. And this is about you being more receptive to this energy, so you can bring in the justice to yourself. Okay, because Spirit is going to give you justice, but you have to be able to focus on what you have to meditate on, what it is that you're supposed to do. I have a big issue, okay, and I've been sitting on it because I'm like, okay, I went like halfway. I'm at halfway point to resolving it, because there's a lot of components to it. Mental illness. There is child abuse. This is grown people now, so it's like you can't even. It's not like you can report it or anything because they're grown ass people. And this is like just delicate, right? So I know I'm the one for this. I'm the one. I am the 1, the 2, and the 3. So the normal person would have handled this a whole different way. But God's guiding me to move differently. Okay, so it's just an example of what I'm telling you. That this energy is very intuitive with Source. Like you can't go to your most trusted friend or the wisest person. You have to sit with it and really bring it. I think this is even for masculine energies. Really bring it to the forefront. Bring it to the foot of Christ. Okay. Because we're carrying these damn backpacks loaded with a lot of stuff that we don't need to carry. We don't need to carry this heavy load. And that's what you're being guided to do, because you're just supposed to heal. The only mission that you're supposed to have is to heal you, to work on you. Okay? All right, so this is where it gets even better. All right, so you have all this energy that you've been working on yourself, things like that. Now, who's outside of your energy, right? Who is watching you? What's going around you? Who is observing you? You have a masculine here that is in regret. I was going to say deep regret. It's King of Swords. Somebody who's not emotionally available to themselves. So they're not going to be emotionally available to you. But they can get any military job done. They can be programmed quite easily for hate. Thank you, Goddess of the Waters. I like that. That's confirmation, because I got yellow and I've been working with Oshun. Ever since I did my Oshun candle, Lakshmi came through. Mother Mary, Mother Magdalene came through. And there's been like this energy of me it's like me showing up more for myself. But Anyway, I love those goddesses, so welcome. So you have this King of Swords. And this King of Swords, you have number 22, is watching you stabilize your life. Okay, so they did something to you. Let me read this to you. Now, what's interesting, I want you to note here too. What's interesting, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, what's interesting is you see like there's an image, a portrait of a woman. So this is you, collective. So this person is watching you, and they try to manipulate. You see, it's like a clock, a kind of a sort of a clock. They try to manipulate your destiny. Okay, they try to put you in a box. They try to control you. Okay, so we're gonna also read on that energy right here. So let's start with this one, number 22. So they were. What's funny about this energy? It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Okay, don't take it that way. But it's kind of ironic, is that 22 was about stability, and they tried to destabilize you. And in doing so, they ended up making you work on yourself and find your higher purpose. So let me read this, and I highlighted it. Okay, so I got the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. See, that's what I was afraid of. What did I do? I thought I tagged it. Okay, now I gotta go look for 22. 1 second. Here it is. I tagged the back side. Sorry. All right, here we go. So 22, successes, failures, mistakes, and regrets all belong in the past and cannot be changed. Some things should not be dwelt upon, and we should move on. But both the good and bad have value and have contributed to what we are now, and offer lessons to be learned for future decisions. The distance of time adds context and perspective to a nostalgic review of past events. Do not dwell in the past. There may also be a tendency to overlook details and remember with emotional bias rather than accuracy. All right, so they're trying to come back into your, they're trying to like reconcile is what I hear. Okay, so because they've watched you hermit your energy. You're still in this hermit, according to them, you're still in this hermit energy. It puts them in a place of regret and defensiveness. Like they have to work on themselves. They're like, oh, collective's not going to just come and we can kiss and make up. That's what they're used to with their pick-me's. So let's look at this other energy, which is your perspective and what spirit wants to try to tell you what to do. Okay, so this is farewell. It's called Farewell, Goodbyes, and Closure. Okay, perfect title. It says it has a little quote by Julius Caesar. Oh, William Shakespeare. It's the Julius Caesar. Forever and ever farewell, Cassius. If we do not meet again, why we shall smile. If not, why then this parting was well made. Very interesting quote. I liked it. So this card portrays a farewell, which might be a final parting or a temporary goodbye, a tragic loss, or simply a turned page, could be leading to a new future. It says our lives are a constant flow of farewells to people, places, and things, some with regret, but some with enthusiasm as they are replaced with new options. Options! Okay, I knew. I was like, this is the reading I got to do. Options! You're open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up yourself to the options, okay? So there's some of this collective that's still healing the root chakra because, my God, like you're a good, I was going to say you're a good lover. And I heard Prince, I want to be your lover. Okay, but I mean, we just had, I don't want to be morbid, but it is kind of like I'm looking, okay, yesterday I talked about You drink a lot? Ooh, goddess of water. King of wands reverse. Yeah, goddess of water. What do you drink? What's your drink? I'm curious. Just to know. I'll pray for you, girl. Because you know, you're putting yourself in these days at a very vulnerable state drinking with these men. Look, what does it say? Life is your mystery. Jesus loves you. Welcome. You've seen these tribes in Africa. The women came together and said they're not gonna give anything up until her husband do what they want is right. It works. Oh yeah, holding gin and tonic. Ew, ew. Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. All right. So yeah. So I have a lot of what is it called? Addiction in my family. I should be like a prostitute on the streets, but you know, people say Zen. You know, where you came from. Wow, I'm surprised like you're, you know, as healthy, as good as you are. But I was daddy's girl, so it's okay. Kidding. Anyway, Papa loved me. And he was a Rolling Stone. But anyway, okay, so let's get it. So like that's the message I have here. And I just lost it. I lost everything, so I lost it. Because when you said gin and tonic, I lost it. Thank you. We could do a whole another spread here. Oh, I'll tell you, goddess. Since you subscribe, now you can be part of the tribe. If it's, I hope it's a public subscription, but it has to be public so I can mark you for the deck I'm giving away. This beautiful deck. And maybe I should use the other deck that looks a lot like this. I'm also, I just want 30 subs, and I'm about at 11, so I need about a little bit more than, is it 11? Maybe I have 12 or 13. But I've been getting a lot of unpublic subs, and I really am happy because I'm glad I did this. And it's taking longer than I suspected, but they do take away my subs, which is crazy. But I still got my public ones because I've already taught on. Okay, so do we want to do an LGBT deck, or do we want to do just a regular, straight deck? Because I kind of feeling like the LGBT deck. Yeah, because I am picking up. Oh shit! I'm sorry. This is horrible. I don't know if it's horrible, but it really upset me. I am picking up that some celebrities go both ways and they like you. So if you have your own platform, not cool with me. I think I might go with the LGBT. Regular, please. Oh, okay. Let's do regular. We'll do regular schmegular. Thank you for the answer. Thank you, darling. I really appreciate that. Okay, so this deck looks a lot like Ethereal Visions, Luna. Except this has the gold trim. Uriel. We'll go with the gold trim. Good choice. Then I have some letters. We'll do some letters too. All right. Let's get into it. Let's change the vibe. Let's get some more Palo Santo. And if you're here, let's hopefully pick up on your energy. We can give you some messages at this moment. I will be back with some air Libra signs. Love for air for Libra and air signs. I also have fire signs to do. Okay, Spirit, thank you for my beautiful collective. Let's get some messages for them. What did I do with the... Let's get some messages. Let's get the... Let's light it up a little bit more. Oh, it's so hot in here, you guys. All right, let's get into it. Over here like this, yeah. All right, let's get into it. I want to do my dinger, but I can't seem to find the damn thing. I almost dropped my drink. Shit. Here it is. Clear the space. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some of this. All right, let's do a spread on Queen of Pentacles. So you're looked upon as responsible, reliable, and independent. You might be a single mother, or you might be married, or you might be just marriage material. You might be seen, some of you are just seen as marriage material. Get this sorted out. All right, let's see what we have. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I haven't done that in a while. Let's do that. It's less cards with a lot of info. Should be a lot of info. There we go. Yep, that's crossing. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, top is 5 of Cups. So somebody's in regret. The masculine. And they're in regret because it looks like we got options that are coming your way. People wanting to work with you, or people wanting to date you. And that is like a horrible thing happening to this. Like, it's like this person works so hard so you don't get noticed. So it's like happening to them. It's like a direct attack, you know? Like, how could spirit be doing this? Like, it's a devastation energy to them that you're going to be going out with somebody that you're, yeah. So they're devastated because they need to communicate. Or this could be somebody that you're like, okay, you're not an option anymore because you ain't even approaching me. So you might even be taking out people who are not going to be options, even though you like them very much, but they are receptive. Aren't I glistening? Okay, so what crosses like 9 of Wands? They don't like being put in this position where they're like, okay, you're putting me in a corner where I really have to step up. I really have to show up. It's almost like they don't like that this is what it's come to. Oh, well, yes. They got to come in with the truth. Yeah, I do like you. Yeah, I do want to go out with you. But I don't know if I can fend off all the other pee that's coming near me when you ain't around. You're the Empress. You cannot lower your energy. You cannot become like a pick-me. Even if it's like an emperor energy and he's putting you in this position, you have to stand on, you know, don't take your crown off for no one. Okay. We are not removing our crown. So just know that. So you're worthy of asking them to meet you at least at the bar. At the bar, you know, the bar is so low. What is that? The bar is so low. So let's see. Yeah, Queen. Yeah, so you come across as this. So to them, because you've poured so much into yourself, you hold yourself in a higher regard. You know, I mean, just asking for the basics here is to them like, why don't you just give it up? Like they're not used to that. They're used to like it being handed to them on a silver platter or something. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of people who are in desperate situations and acting very desperately. So they're more getting more accustomed to this energy as to like, instead of rising to the occasion because you deserve it and you're not gonna like go down to the gutter to meet people. So you're coming across as the Queen of Swords. You're not afraid to speak your mind. And oh boy, you got a beautiful mind, okay? It's almost like this person, it doesn't want to have to be bothered with talking to you. Let's just get down to business, you know, bedroom business. Very lower vibrational energy, like, it's almost like you're not really entertaining the I don't like to say that. Okay. You're not entertaining, like I want to say the peasants, okay, but the servants. You're not you're not entertaining them. So this is kind of like this energy where they're trying to lower your energy, or they're trying, you know, I obviously they can't figure a way to do it, but because they don't want to come in with the truth. They don't want to tell you Like, it's almost like if they give you compliments. I don't know. Somebody needs to come in with the truth. What is this about? Page of Pentacles. Oh, they're taking their sweet time. They better be, they'd rather be scrolling on their phone. Or maybe they're trying to find, oh, maybe they're working a lot. Okay, so maybe you have influenced somebody to work on themselves. And they pour their energy into work. They might have a project here. They might have something. You might have given somebody hope, and they're going to be coming towards you down. God, this almost looks like a Knight of Wands. But this person, okay, so this person almost is like holds your energy in high regard. Like you've inspired them to move differently. But he treated you like an option. It could go that way. Oh, you want to know if he's gay? It said yes, but let's see. I'll ask. I put that card back in. Okay, so is he gay? That's a good question. Thank you for asking. So this person might have had some gay experiences, and they were, you know, they might be Pisces. Ah, that's so fun. It might be a water sign. You know why I say that? Because Pisces, sometimes they look like they go both ways because they're just so comfortable with who they are or accepting of people. So, you know, they might even be with a group of LGBTs or something, or their best friend might be gay or something, but let me see what this card says. Seven of Cups. Another, yeah, more options. But this one is, look, this is the third Seven of Cups. But look at this Seven of Cups. So another energy I'm getting is that you have locked in to the person that you like, and this person likes you. But you have an ex that is throwing you Seven of Cups energy. They want you to keep looking at these options and pick a bad option. So they're throwing lower vibrational options your way that you might get along with instantly. Like you might get along with them right away. So they kind of want you to be rash and fast and hasty with these options. So then that way you pick the wrong one. Okay, right here, look at that. This person could be a reptilian. We did get the dragon. So they could be, you know, King of Swords kind of could go with like this very unemotional person, emotionally not moved, and very calculating and emotionally manipulative. But that was in the upright. But they have that possibility if they, yeah, this person wants to steal your energy. So this person, so whoever is, so you have, see, this person might have already, like we did the beginning of the reading, might have already been siphoning some of your energy because they put you in a bad spot. And when they lower your energy, that's when they're able to swap, okay? And when they put you under stressful conditions, when you over worry, over stress, over exert yourself, and when you get sick, that's when they're, boom, that siphoning is, your energy's flying away like butterflies to somewhere else. Yesterday I saw a moth, so we might want to look up the moth. But it doesn't say if I think this person just leaves all options open. So I think you're dealing with somebody who, they don't look at it as being gay. They look at it as that's an option to entertain. So you most likely you're dealing with somebody who like I want to say they're not even emotionally available to themselves with this Pisces energy. So if you had sex with them, they have a psychic hook onto you. So they know when you're getting excited, when you're maybe being very central with yourself, putting it lightly, when you are yearning. Interesting energy. This is a very, yeah, let's look into his energy. We're going to look into that energy from the last reading. I'm going to put him back to look into that energy because I want to get more details on his ass. So I feel like this is this dude giving bad options. So you can entertain a bad option and they can get you into trouble. And then they could keep you at a lower vibration because like they're taking your fertile energy to manifest for themselves. Because this person, this is, I was going to tell you, this is a very good warlock. They can manipulate time. So they work with moon energy, which is right now during Halloween, extremely powerful. He's an Aries. Oh, okay, he's an Aries. All right, but let's see this dude. Let me see about this dude. Yeah, we're going to use the alien deck and see real, because I don't want to have to pick a lot of stuff. I just want to get to know what's going on here. Tell me about this dude that's trying to suspend divine feminine's options or get them into an option that is going to lower their vibration. The Empress. Yeah, this is, in this spread, we have an air element. So that was the King of Swords, and it's still confirming that is the King of Swords, an air element. So philosophy, discrimination, and empathy. Now this is the Prince of Flies. Prince of Persia in the Bible. So this person is a dirty person. They love filth. They love filth because that's where they want to take you. They want to take you to a dirty place to smear your cleanness, you know? Because they don't feel that way about themselves. And so they have to smear you. They have to, and it sounds like smear campaign, like I want to say that, but it is like a smear campaign. I guess what politicians do to each other. My nose is up stuffy. I'm almost getting that this person is not able to do as much as they were with their powers because they had a lot more powerful gifts, but they're getting sick and they're not able to like keep that work. Like they're not able, because they're sick. I get a feeling that they're sick. They're not able to keep it up. Yeah, and here's confirmation. They don't like that your beauty. 31, golden ratio. Beauty, nature, and patterns. They don't like that you have natural beauty and that you're a healer and you can come back. You might be a shapeshifter. This person feels like a shapeshifter too, with that air energy. What else do you want to tell me, Spirit? Vesica Pisces, divine feminine, birthing, and fertility. Exactly. They've been siphoning your fertility. Okay, so if they keep you on the down low, like low in life, not like you, or even like you getting together with the same sex and then like they know about it and then they try to have you entertain that same genre or that vibration, or you know, because some of these guys are like, oh, I want to have a threesome and it's 2 girls and 1 guy. But if you suggest 2 guys and 1 girl, they're like, oh no, they're not into that. Oh God, look at that! Look at that! Oh shit, I need to cover her up. Oh my God. This is see, this person's devastated that you would be giving your Kundalini energy to somebody else. And that's why they're trying to give you, like, they know that they can't come in, that they can't show their face. For some reason, they can't show their face to you. maybe that they can't come up with a good enough lie that you would believe. Or maybe you're just like MIA. Maybe you block somebody. So they're trying to get somebody of lower vibration towards you to siphon your energy. That's why the Seven of Cups keeps coming in. Look at that. Why is this here? Why is this energy here? They're trying to... Also, I feel like they can't come in. Like they want to come in, but they can't. Because they would have to tell you the truth. Some of these guys went and had kids with other people, and they don't even want to tell you that. They can't even come up. They can't even... This is very draining energy, my God. Oh, is that belt? Okay. What truth? The truth that they kept you waiting. And oh boy, I mean, they really kept you waiting. Page of Pentacles with the Hangman. It's almost like, unless it's a sure thing, they don't want to come back. They're like, unless collective is really down and out, you know, and hyperventilating for the D, they don't want to come back because they don't want to have to. It's almost like they just want to, you know, put it in you and not have to say one damn thing to you. And if you drink, they possibly could get that far. So I'd be careful. Shit. Okay. They want to have sex with you, but they don't want anybody else to want you. I mean, to have sex with you. Yeah. Let's find out. Let's find out. I almost feel like you're ready to meet somebody, and this somebody is like very erotic, very darn sexy. Okay, let's be honest. Let me be real. What's that song? I can't. Oh, my voice, my nose is plugging up. I'm so sorry. This never happened. Okay, tell me about the Nagas. They don't want you to give that kitty cat away because you're very loyal. I'm telling you, they did work so you would never give that kitty cat away. And this person is obsessed with your kitty cat. In some cases, I do get that they knew they weren't ready for you. They knew they had somebody else. They had to go back to somebody else. That somebody else might have gotten pregnant. That's the person that attacked your beauty. But this person just can't show their face to you. And you're not here even available to them. But you were very kind, very loving, very affectionate to this person. You were like heaven in each other's arms. Like you guys really had strong feelings for each other. Well, one of you did, until you didn't. But your love is loyal. This collective, you know, loyalty was my theme for a long time. I stopped saying it, but it really is about, and the 18 is on here. So today's the 17th or the 18th. Maybe somebody's really thinking about you. Somebody really wants you. Maybe like they know that just any day now you'll get approached. Yeah. I mean, they know that other people like you now too. They know this. This is their worst. Yeah. And then it's done with them. It's done with them. The book is closed. So it's almost like this person is so irrational. They're not willing to accept that this thing is over, that you don't need an apology, you don't need a goodbye, you don't need a farewell. That was what that other message was saying. This is, so you're going to be stuck in this energy because this person is not letting go. Let's get some music here. This is so annoying. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we still have commercials, motherfuckers. Man, commercials forever. I had it off this whole time and they're still doing commercials? Okay. Yeah, he's disgusting. It resonates with Lilith. Yeah, they don't know how, like, grossed out. Like, you can practically throw up when you see this person because they hit a really nasty chord with you. Like, oh shit. This person wants to come back, say they're going to be loyal to you. They want to come out of the closet. They feel like they're locked up, not being able to express their love to you. There's a helicopter around outside. So now they have resorted to, like, let me just give her my money. Let me give him my money. Yeah, they want to, they're going to come in with some kind of financial, I heard tie. They want to financially tie. They want to tie themselves to you somehow. Oh, they want to come out with this love because you might be getting sudden wealth. And they want to tie themselves as loyal because you might be getting sudden. But they're very lustful. I also get an energy of, like, they want to come in and they want to offer you the world and a diamond ring, a pink diamond, whatever it is. Trip around the world, whatever it is that you want, you know, paying off your house, paying off your car, new car, whatever it is. But I don't like this energy. I forgot what I was going to say. 777, yeah, they're fox. They are very used to using their looks to get what they want. And this person, I do feel that they go both ways, because I do feel like they go where the money's at, they go where the attention's at, they go where they get fed. And so I feel like they don't look at it as they're not loyal to themselves, is what. They're not even loyal to themselves. They can't even stick with one. They're going to take you on quite a journey here. Not the good journey. Yeah, this journey's done. Like, they don't understand. This journey's done. They can't find you. Thank God. Thank God they cannot find you. But they're thinking of you a lot. So they're holding on to your energy, trying to hunt you down, find you, latch onto your wealth. Because I don't think they got wealth. They don't look like they got wealth. Yeah, they see that you shining and you cut their ass off. And you have your own community here where you're shining with your own community. You do not need to beg, steal, crawl, or anything for any attention. You're also walking in your North Node, Pisces. So this person sees that good things are happening to you. They're lusting. I think you left them lusting because you were loyal until you weren't. And I think you left them lusting for your beautiful essence of energy. And they want to communicate. But I got the energy that this person already, he's a warlock. And they just want to come and shine with your shine. Shine with your shine. Yeah. Spirit's saying to keep this person cut off. Like, this person likes third parties. That's what they like, third parties. Look, there's a couple there. So they might be involved with a woman who's married, and she didn't leave her husband, partner. And so this person says, okay, well, let me go back to collective, because collective was so kind. Look, there's a helicopter again. Collective was so kind, but they like third parties. They like to be gawked upon, and I don't think it would work out with you, because I don't think that you're willing to like give all this attention or whatever. They're like a little boy inside. This person's not gonna man up. They're not gonna. Ill. Do not like this. Hey, Lilith, Venus Paz, welcome. Blue Grassland. Solstice. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so I don't know. This is very draining, icky energy. I feel like we're being suspended in an energy of waiting right now. And we're supposed to be like doing our own projects, maybe beautifying ourselves, like, you know, I see a lot of women like fixing little things like they don't like about themselves. They might be little, but to them it might be really big. It might be something very self-conscious, okay? So I feel like this is where women are doing right now. It's like fixing themselves, their flaws that they know about themselves, physical, whatever, physical, emotional, psychological, and nutritional, whatever it is. And that is kind of what we're supposed to be focusing on, our children, our homes, our family, because we're really going into that energy. Also, like if you have a project, to really focus on that. And also, like, because we don't know the people that we have in our lives this year, 2025, if they're going to be all the way through to make it to 2026. Because our elderly and our children are the most vulnerable during the winter time. So, you know, it just seems like really live in this high gratitude place in order to manifest more. But let's do the letters. Let's do some letters, huh? Let me drink a little something here. Okay, my loves, let's see what I get. Okay, we have fun. We have fun. First word up is fun. Okay, so you have to learn, you have to give definition what's fun for you, because sometimes these relationships, they beat you down so much. I mean, you're really like fighting hard to survive. And you have to learn what's fun again, you know, because maybe we identified fun as a different time in our life. If something was fun, but now we're at a different stage and it's not fun anymore. Yeah, look at this person has pride. I don't even know why that one should not be in there, but more commercials. Okay. Yeah, confirmation. This person has a lot of pride. That's why they cannot come up to you and tell you that they want to be back with you. Oh, okay. Wow, this is not what I wanted to see, but okay. We got KIL, which we have, hold on. Mir, M-I-R-R. Des, maybe somebody's name is Des. We have, I need more. We have a lot of we have MK. Oh, MK. I have a U. We probably have MK Ultra here. Yeah. I don't have a T. Michael. Maybe somebody spells their name different. Michael. Or Archangel Michael's protecting you because this person is coming after you, maybe. We have Fizz. Okay, somebody might like fizzy drinks. We have Dern. Laura Dern. That's an actress. We have Big. B-I-G. Live with a Y. What's his name's daughter? What was she's in that? Game of Thrones? Is it Game of Thrones? No, the other one. What's it's kind of like that. Okay, Ply and Rig. QMQ BN and B. Yeah. Beb. Neb. Okay, what else do we have? Rim. Ooh. Oh, okay. Somebody's into that. We have KL. These could be initials. We have R, F, G, N, B, E, Q, B, Y. All right, we'll leave it. I'm not that great at this stuff. I have to be like really awake. And like that was draining. That freaking reading was draining because I want to give you guys like, good news. But these people are draining. And let's just do some of the Martian cards. Let's see what we get. Oh, hi. Of course, that's this, yeah, protecting you and everyone on this channel. Oh, it's so sad. They get contempt for us. Oh, hi, Lilith. Did they do blood magic? Yeah, I did. I told you that. I told you this at the earlier stage. You have to rewind it. I got the download that they did blood magic, and if you might have had some missing periods or some missing blood, maybe they did it like through your pee blood. Yeah, they try to affect your third eye. Okay, they didn't like that you were intuitive. So this MFer that you dated did not like that you were intuitive. And they try to block your vision. Visions manifesting in meditation. And they're probably still working. They're like, it probably worked for a little bit and they're probably still working at it, trying to get it done again. Hoping that it'll work again. But see, you were entertaining your shadow side back then. And let me just tell you something. If you are a tarot reader, entertaining your shadow side, that stuff will bite you so fast. And you are going to be like spinning out. And because you have gifts, they can, look what happened. Look what happened to Angie Stone. Okay, this is what I want to tell you. Angie Stone is a water ox. Because I do Chinese astrology compatibility. D'Angelo was a wood tiger. You could tell he was a tiger. Because I should have known when I saw those abs, one of the videos, I was like, it doesn't seem like an ox. Because I've dealt a lot with ox energy. And each sign has a tribe. Okay, they should be getting their soul tribe is like a set of 3. I put it in as a triangle. And there was a 13-year age gap between both of them. And she worked with him and met him when he was 19. She had her son. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel that she must have done something to keep him because he was growing. And she needed to grow. She needed, like, he didn't help her grow. She helped him grow. She did not honor herself enough to keep growing. And I don't think that was an oops baby. Like, you don't, by the time you're 32 or 31, you should know not to be having oops babies. Like, I mean, unless if you're drinking, that's the only thing, or using something, that's the only thing that will cause that. But like, if you could tell really well how this magic works, because he ended up hating and going against her. And that's kind of like the theme that we're getting now. Like, these masculines, they want to siphon your gifts. Like, she put him on the map. Like, and not that he wasn't gifted, but he was extremely insecure when she met him. She lifted him up. So much so that he, like, left her high and dry. I mean, it was just, I've been watching these videos and I'm just like, this is not right. But he knew he was going down because he knew he did her dirty. And that's the same theme that we're going through. These men, they love you and they want to take your energy and they want to go to the Instagram girl or whoever, like their high school sweetheart, God, you know, whoever didn't pay any attention to them, didn't pour your beautiful essence into to make them look good. They want to keep you on the sidelines and put you there on a shelf. And when they need you, they want you. When they don't, they put you back. And you should be happy with that. You should be honored. Yeah, these are tall whites. Something going on with the tall whites here. Uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. So this man might be tall, the guy that you went out with, whoever, this dude, whoever, I don't know, if you're a woman, okay, this, every woman loves tall men. Like, especially the short ones. I'm like, the short ones should be going out with the shorter, with the ones that are, like, you know, taller than them. No, they want the tallest man in the house. So, and that's some kind of fetish that these short men have. It's kind of a nasty fetish, right? Because they think, oh, whatever, we're not going to go there. So, manifesting multidimensional perception attunement. Yeah, so you're definitely manifesting something different than what you had experienced before. And there's going to be like a lot of time there, distance to heal. He's very tall. I'm telling you. Oh my God. So these tall men, okay, so confirmation. Thank you, goddess. I mean, oh, shorter than you. Oh. Those are quite insecure. Like, you know. The short man's complex, yeah. So anyway, but the tall ones, the short ones got to try harder, especially if you're taller than them. But I mean, they make up. Some of these short dudes make it up in different places, different spaces. But the tall one already gets a lot of attention. Already has women fawning after them, falling at their feet. Okay. So they don't feel like they have to try, they have to do much. They just go up to the store, they just go to work, and they get attention. So they don't understand why you're not fawning after them, chasing them. That's why they're like so surprised that you have not called them. Like, who's calling you? Who are you sleeping with? Why are you on my tip? Yeah, it's a fire. Fire. I heard fire. Alrighty then. Okay, so yeah, this is a fiery connection. Yeah, but they're very lustful and they're in a very low vibrational energy. The shorts. So it's funny we got tall and short. What about the shorts? Okay, timid, misunderstood, and shy. I feel that's kind of you. I feel like, I'm not saying that you have anything to do with grays, but I feel like unless you have some drinks in you or some substance, you're more on the shy side and timid side. And this person, you know, complimented you because they could get you out of that energy because of their fire. The Galactic Federation, collaboration, meetings, and community. Okay, so you have I would say you have like angelic protection, or you have, you know, galactical protection, because you're on a mission here, and your third eye is part of that, to stay tuned to source and to know what to do. And they and the Federation, the Galactic Federation here, was very upset that they went after you. So whatever they did, they were not allowed to do it. They were going against your purpose that you're meant to be here with. Yeah, you're a star seed. Or you might already have your path supposed to align to a star seed. And this person might be very tall. Self, memories, and identity. So this person doesn't, so maybe this person was tall, but they didn't recognize who you were because of the way that they were raised, or the people they were around, or they were on substances themselves that they need to clean up. It's very interesting energy here, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my God. I just saw this. You might have given too much to this person. Okay, you might have just given too much to them. Because look at her. She's like on this rock with the fire. So, like, you might have had a really good sex with this person, but maybe some of you were protected, maybe some of you weren't. This person might have been using some magic or some substances to make you more open and available for sexual energy. Yeah, Venusians. For some of you, the person that's coming in is really tall. You already have some kind of connection with them, some kind of fiery connection, like erotic and sensual connection. Okay, so when you think about each other, you guys are already in the zone with each other. You're not even saying words to each other. You're not even communicating. The grays could be like it could represent telepathy. Telepathy. Already. So some of you are like, where is my person? Da, 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 da. But it's almost like it's just not time. Because you're healing from this nasty energy. Like this energy has taps on you. They might have even put like a little car bug in your car. Because I feel like this person didn't show you. Okay, this is what I pick up. I pick up that the divine feminine is the aggressive sexual person. And that this person plays passive, okay? But yet, when it comes to you going off and then being with somebody else, yay, they can do that. But they don't want you being with somebody else and absolutely forgetting them and moving on. So there's this, like, they act like timid in the outside world. Like they put on this facade of really they're not that way. The grays. So I'm getting like in their own personal life, they're not so much a go-getter. Like they haven't empowered their emperor energy quite yet. Because, so maybe this is why you guys are not meeting yet. Because this person is still healing. Okay? Alpha Centurions. Foresight, planning, and strategy. This does not look good. I don't have the book, do I? I don't know. I don't think I have the book on me. I feel like they're planning something with you. Like they don't want you to get away. So I do feel like this person is working on something. So I think it's Halloween. I think it's Halloween. They're going to have a ritual with their cult or whatever. And they want to attack your third eye. Okay? Now you... Because this, what they don't want is you to hook up with somebody who is going to like you back and treat you well. Like that is their worst nightmare. And it looks like somebody here, you guys are already locked into each other, but you have not connected. Like somehow you have an attraction towards each other, but somehow like this person doesn't see you, or they can't communicate it to you. Maybe that energy is timid and shy. I don't know. You got something coming in here, and it's really beautiful, but it's not like there isn't opposition around it. Like there is, yeah, look at this. There's a lot of passion with this connection that's coming towards you. So just keep working on you. You know this, you're calling this to yourself. Like what you want wants you back. Let's get the golden cards. Commercial. Looks like him at the table drunk. Yeah. And that's the sad part. No, but this is somebody who you do want, okay? Like, I know I'm going in between past and present, or future, past and future, but this is somebody that's coming in that you do want. But I keep getting interrupted with the energy because your ex-person, your past person still is holding on tight to your energy. They do not want you to be with anybody else. There might be something to do with the magic that they did, that if you're physically with somebody else, it might break off of you. Please. Okay, so I do want to look at this card because I don't understand it. The Alpha Centurion. Let's get some clarity on that. Courage, yeah. So they're saying this means foresight, planning, and strategy. So you're strategically finding a way to get away from a toxic ex energy. Okay, that's what they want you to do because you deserve love. There's like in that saying, chess not checkers. So this person, so you're playing chess, not checkers. And again, you do have to rely on source to give you more of the prompting when to move, when not to move, okay? Oh, this person, this is the ex. This is the ex planning, strategy, and foresight to keep you in this energy. So they could continue to siphon your energy to get what they get off your energy. I don't know what they get off of, you know, probably it's money and work and jobs and pee and other people. Yeah, they've been with, this is confirmation. Could be a Taurus. Or you could have a Taurus who doesn't want you to move on. They didn't do anything. They didn't come towards you and they still have a hot passion for you. Please. That could be why they're moving so darn slow. They can move however, they can take however long they want, okay? I don't think this is your person. It could be, but yeah, this person needs to heal. Like this person needs some healing. They got the Virgo energy, or you might be Virgo, but the Virgo eclipse and the Virgo season we had, that's cleaning out a lot of the South Node energy of doing things with motives. You know, using your psychic gifts to manipulate people instead of using it to empower yourself or help people. Yeah. So this person wants to... Another message I'm getting is that somebody's heartbroken, okay? Because they tried to plan and plot to come towards you. This was some kind of petty person. This was somebody who went to their lower vibrational shadow self, okay, and attacked you. And also, they don't want you to speak of this attack, okay? They don't want you to mention it, all right? So, talk about it. And so, what you're getting is you've healed and you have called in this new energy to you of love, of deserving passion. Somebody who's going to be as passionate as to you as you are to them. And this person is healing. Okay, this person could be very tall and they're healing. And they want to communicate with you. This person might be a Taurus who's into commitment. Or you're the partner that they're going to commit with. Or you are going to commit to them. That feels right. It feels really right. But there's still more introspection on their behalf and perhaps yours to really trust and believe. But somebody wants to communicate, and this might be your future husband. Oh, you're welcome. They don't want to let us go. Worse than ticks? Yeah. Oh, girl. Yeah, you know, Lilith, that's a family curse where you like someone and you're over giving, over pleasing. That's very Piscean energy, okay? And then you overgive, you over please, and then you end up with nothing and you're like, I'm the victim. But you might have, you know, the only way that you become like that is because you saw that, or because you were the person who had, you know, you were the empath in the family, and you were always helping and making people feel better. And it feels selfish to give to yourself, to put up boundaries. And you're very close. I feel like you're very close to that place. Because I feel like your love is just a very, you know, very healing kind of love. And a lot of narcissists like that energy because they're unhealed. They're the tomb of unhealedness. They're the pit of being unhealed. Absolutely. See, you're coming into this connection, and this person is absolutely brokenhearted. Because they did plan and plot to unalive you, or to deeply hurt you or injure you, and in their little mind, it was to stop you. It was to stop you. Okay? They might have, like, I'm also picking up on a warlock who was very good at mental influence. Like, they could get in your head. I don't know how they do it, but they were able to get in your head. Okay? And that was very, like, it was like their energy should have never been mixed with yours. But that's the energy I pick up too. And that could have been done through influences, through substances. Because you were dibbling and dabbling and living and working out of your shadow side. Okay, and I will confess that yeah, I have a huge, everyone has a huge shadow side, but you know, becoming a mom really helped me work on it really helped. I think as we become mothers, we have a strong desire to break those family curses. Like our heart opens up and we don't want our children to go through what we went through. So I feel like that opens up the heart a lot. Now, it's very different when you're not a mother, but it just means that you have another path to do. You still can do that work, but you just have another, that your path is different than being a mother. So you've saved yourself like 20 years, but then who knows, maybe the toxicity in the family was you needed that 20 years to heal. So, oh, let me see what you said. What? He got really in your head. Yeah. And when we got drunk, he did it. Oh my God, goddess. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is very heavy energy that, but you have to know you deserve love and you're getting it. And this person, like, they loved being in your energy because they could use your energy to manifest for themselves. And I'm telling you, they thought that they could come back because they're already attractive without your energy, but when they had your energy, with your energy, they could attract a lot more. And I'm telling you, this person attracted a married person. They did not attract a single person because they have that Jezebel, Ahab spirit that they love to take someone from somebody else. It's a very insecure energy. And also, I get issues with mom and dad. Like absent dad, absent mom or something. Or emotionally unavailable mom is what I get. Like their mom might have physically been there like 24/7, but they were checked out mentally. Like I get, like a lot of these men have narcissistic moms who manipulate them. Who say, hey, let me see your dingling. Oh yeah, yours is like good size, son. That's a good size dingling. Like it's a little bit bigger than your father's. Like they're sick, man. They're sick what they do. You're like, what the fuck? Not even the fucking doctors do that. What the hell? It's so funny. Like I've had conversations with a man and like he was a Sag man, but when he said to me, yeah, my mom said, yeah, yours is bigger than your brother's. And I was like, this is a grown ass fucking man. Like, oh, I'm sorry first, but I'm only telling you from experience because I wouldn't tell you like the things that cross my peripheral, that come across my path is like God really knows who I am. I mean, even just the way that I came into the world, you know, is a bit nutty, but let's see what else we can get from my beautiful collective. I do feel like we still have a little bit more messages to communicate to my beautiful collective, my divine goddesses. I have the best looking people, the best looking feminine subscribers. I'm pretty wooed away, like, damn, she's so pretty. Like, let's get it. Oh, okay, let's get it. All right, so we'll do like 5 across. You don't really do that. We're gonna do 10. Okay. Oh, see this person. This person is so sad. Oh my God, this is so weird. Hold on. They are throwing energy. So when you start feeling like excited about love again and about like, oh, you know, this person excites me and they're so sexy and they're so hot and like, you know, ooh, like you get excited, they want to like lower that energy right away, smack it down and give you a 3 of Swords energy. So like when you get all excited, like, oh, I can't believe it, you know, he's so cute or she's so pretty, look at her, look at him, and you start thinking good thoughts, they throw like some kind of word mad, like mental doubt, okay? Well, remember it didn't work out with your ex. Remember that other person that stabbed you in the back. They want you to remember all the betrayals and lower your faith in love, okay? But look what's next after that. So then um they don't want you to invest in looking good, feeling good, smelling good, pouring into yourself, you know, giving to yourself. They want you to be stingy with yourself because they're probably stingy with themselves. They don't give to themselves. They want other people to give to them. Okay? It kind of reminds me of that energy of like they don't take themselves to the doctor. Like they want somebody to come with them or whatever, like unless their mother makes the I don't know what, but it's like they don't care for themselves. They want others to pour into them no matter what. That's the energy. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is like you're perfectly happy at home. You may be single, but you're paying your rent, you're paying your bills, you're getting food on the table, and you have a social life, you know, whatever that is. But it's not like hurting you. You ain't hurt right now. And you are not hurting. 8-8. And you are about to be making good money, okay? Because you're on fire, baby. You're passionate. Your drive cannot be substituted, replaced, or dismissed. That's 3 new beginnings. Baby! Where's my dinger? Where is it? Dying of heat over here, and I don't have it. Dinger. We'll have to use our selenite. Very special ding. Somebody wants to communicate that they like you. I heard that they can't live without you. But this is an energy that's new. And they don't want to tell you they can't live without you because they don't even know you. So you're not. So what I'm getting is that somebody really likes you. And they want to. Like somebody really likes you. This was here, okay? Like somebody knows that you excite them when you walk in the room. You change the temperature, the energy, the frequency in the room. They get it. They know, okay? And they know they want to come. Okay, so what was I getting is that they are very good looking, but you're the only one that makes them nervous or gives them butterflies. Yeah, so this is somebody that's coming, but they see you as a wish come true. But they're not able, they're still dealing with a broken heart, or your person has not come up to you because they're still contending with healing their heart. A past, maybe up to 3 women who have broken their heart. Or it could be even death. Somebody could have died, you know, it could be something like that, like something that's even, there's no time, like, I don't know, like healing, there's no time, but this person, I don't know what that is. Yeah. But this person knows, okay, so this person knows that you're the one and they want to invest with you. Like they see investing with you would be, so this person who I'm describing is really ready to go, but they're still not ready. They're not ready because they're not fully healed. But in regards to wanting to be with you, getting excited by you, finding you to be a wish come true, all of that, oh my God. They might live with someone. The devil. This might be a Capricorn. This might be some Capricorn that was living with somebody, or they have a haunted house. That's what I'm getting. They have like very bad juju in their house, very bad energy in their house. I mean, I'm getting nasty energy. Like either they shoot up, they do meth, they, you know, they do something, they've been partying, they do magic, black magic there. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy from this house. A lot, yeah. Confirmation with it. Okay, so this, I'm glad I'm leaving it with this. So this is about you not going to other people's houses, meeting them in public. This guy was talking about the 333 rule. He has a really great video, and he talks about having a date outside of the house for, I think, is it 3 weeks? For 3 weeks, only 3 hours per, so only for 3 weeks, I think it's 3 weeks, it could be 3 months. Only 3 hours on the date, and only see them 3 times in that span of time. And it has to be outside. I forgot what the other 3 was for. But anyway, it's this person, oh, they want to take you to their house to have sex. I mean, ultimately, that's always the goal, right? But somebody, so you might be dealing with a younger energy here. Let's find out. Let's find out about this devil. Why is the devil here, Spirit? Yeah, they're really young. They might be younger than you. Okay, so this person is just super excited. Like, they're ready to go. Like, if you were to go out with them, it's like there is a lot of magnetic attraction. I feel like you're really attracted to this person, too. This is not an old person, because I think this page of wands, oh, this person might not be able to leave their house, and they live with someone because they have a small child. For some of you, if this person is Capricorn or Aquarius, that would be true. I'm picking up that this person doesn't want to leave the house, because then they would have to pay child support, and they're paying for the rent for the house. It would be too much to leave. Oh my God, what happened? I'm sorry. So here we have the Six of Swords. They need to leave this home. They need to leave this home, and the home could be under their name, and they're tied to it. So somebody needs to leave a home. Okay, so this new person, I'm kind of getting old and new energy. For some of you, this is an old person that's married, that has a home and a child, and they need to leave. And that's what's keep holding up this connection. If you're interested to know, but they're super excited about your sex and being emotionally connected to you. They want to communicate, and they want to invest, but I think they're not able to, because of that situation, that they have a child and they have to stay in the house. They have to stay in a certain house. And they do know that they have to leave. They do know they have to leave, but they can't. And they have a lot of passion for you. Like, damn. Like, you're driving this person crazy for I don't know what I don't know if you're like walking around up with a bikini. They've seen, I don't know if you have a bikini. I saw a bikini picture in my head. Somebody might be looking at your pictures, right? But yeah, and they pleasure themselves. They're super afraid you're going to say no to them. So the other energy is that this is a fresh energy, and they're afraid that you're going to say no to them. This person works impulsively. They act before they think, or that's how they've been moving. But they see you as the one, or they might have a son. They're stuck at home, in this home. I got that hit a while back, that these men have been taking their children away from karmic women, because these women are nuts, the ones that they picked. and the children are safer with the men, with the fathers. So this could be somebody who got together with a crazy loca woman, had a kid, and she doesn't want to take care of the kid, and so he's like a single dad, or he's practically a single dad. There's some energy here of this, but yeah, so this person might live further away from you. Like they have their own home, they're stationed, and they have the kid and everything. Some of them have a woman, but the woman is like in and out or something. Like she doesn't really live in the house, but she does come for the kid. This is, I don't know why I'm getting such detail. This person wants a new beginning with you. And we did get, like, was it yesterday's? Yeah, because I didn't come on. It was like this person, for some of you, this person went and had a kid and they cannot leave that situation. And they don't want to even tell you. Secrets. Now you're coming in as the High Priestess. You know. Ah, you already know. You already know all this. Hello, you already know. My High Priestesses, man, you are so on fire. You can catch on to this. And so this person still needs to close up some kind of cycle. For some of you, it's 50-50. I'm getting like past person, but also I'm getting that somebody, that the new person is living with someone, or they need to get out of their neighborhood, get into another living situation, and they know this, but they may have a child, and that whole thing is an ordeal. Yeah, they know this. Spirit tells you everything. Spirit tells you everything. Like, you guys are getting so powerful that people just standing next to you, can pick up in energy. Okay, you can pick up on energy. God, it feels like 7 and it's only 6:25. He lives with you. Oh my God. You felt what? Did I just read your story? You felt what? Hey, Dwayne Blake. Hi, love. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yes, thank you. You got to do some explaining, Miss Goddess of the Water. You felt what and had dreams? Oh, you felt all that already? Everything I said, or is that your life? I'm trying to figure that out. So, my loves, I am giving away this deck. It has to be a public subscription, please. And you also get it's up to 30. So I'm up to like about 12, 13. So I have a little bit more to go. I have to be more consistent on my lives. I'm trying to do this, but my number is 30. That's what I will cap. And you get 3 gifts. You get the beautiful new shiny silver deck, and you will get a reading from me, a love reading. And the 3rd gift is spiritual soul section. So I'm also a medium, and I tend to tap into ancestor energy. So whichever one you win, we can work it out. All right, so this is you are so guided by spirit, okay? So you can't go wrong, and you are following your north node, but this is the hang up. Like, this person's been trying to hide and keep all this from you, trying to I don't know. They are in a situation where they're not happy at home, okay? They want to make a new investment because they see this new beginning. They want to invest with you, and they're super attractive to you. And you are like a wish come true to them. Can you even see these cards? It's kind of weird. There you go. You are their wish come true. But they have not a good, happy home life. But they're very illuminated about who you are and how wonderful you are and how much they are attracted to you. But they don't think that you're going to take on you know, mommy energy, like you're going to become a stepmother or anything. Like, I don't feel like anybody. I mean, when I was single, without kids, it was like, okay, I want a man, but I don't want a man who's married, who's had kids. Like, I just couldn't. But now that I have my own kid and I've raised my own kid and he's not even in the house, so even if I were with a partner, it wouldn't be like you're taking me with my son, with my child. It's just me. So, I don't think you guys are really into becoming like a mom. I don't feel that energy. That's like, if you are, you're very sacrificial and stuff, but I don't feel that. This person sees that your victory is with you. Yeah. So what was it that you said? Ale! Oh, you were. Okay, so that could be you. Yes. Yes, Dwayne, exactly. Somebody who's only into you and not everybody else. Thank you, Dwayne. Dwayne, take care of that, because I cannot. You are, Missy, you deserve better. You deserve better. And I hope he's paying you rent, your electric bill, taking you out really well, treating you really well, but I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. They just become blocks. Like, they just become blocks, and they make it more challenging for your life. Like, you're also bringing in that karma to you. And who's to say that he's not sleeping with, because a lot of baby mamas are like, sleeping with their baby fathers, because that's how they get money out of them. Literally, like my son's father, I stopped being with him because he put me through hell. And then as soon as I got a boyfriend, he was like, oh, let's go out, let me take you and my son out. I'm just like, all of a sudden you're Mr. like sharing your wealth, wanting to take me out, blah blah blah. I mean, men love the competition. They absolutely love the competition. Good point. They're open portals. They're open portals. Oh, hell no. Open portals. We don't want open portals. Okay. I'm going to get some of these alien cards, because there's so much dark. Like, people know better, but they're not doing better. And it's annoying. Seeing the one. Yeah. Sorry about that. They were disconnecting me there. So you got seeing the one, hive mind. Ooh. So this person was led away because, again, I mean, it makes sense with the short. See my short video, that they were led away by friends and by the community. Okay, they have hive mind. And that's very much like the issue that was going on between D'Angelo and Angie, because they shamed her for being older, but nobody was paying attention to D'Angelo when he was a nobody and she was with him. But as soon as he became a somebody, then they're like, oh, what are you doing with him? Okay, so this person needs to get away. So they are younger. They're trying to get away from hive mind. They're embracing transition. So this is also another conflict here. These men are very conditioned by status and by the exterior. And then they go to these cold ass bitches who in a heartbeat, will go from having sex with them, jumping in somewhere and not even taking a shower, dude, and having sex with somebody else. I mean, just very low vibrational women. Refining galactic lineage. Yeah, so these men are getting more. See, they're trying to block men's spiritual gifts, because if they were very in tune with their spiritual gifts, they would be picking empresses right away. But then the Jezebels come and cloak the energy and take the empress energy and cloak it for themselves. So these men think that they're getting involved with empress energy. Empress or high priestess, whatever you are, prophetess, way showing. So they like strip you of your gifts and cloak themselves with your gifts. And so these men are just completely like blindsided, not realizing that these are not divine beings around them. But it's like, if you're close to God, you kind of know when you're not around divine beings. Yeah, when they see you, everything turns dark. They only see you. It's blind enthusiasm for divine feminine. So in the past, they would rationalize. They would do transactional relationships, like what they benefit from in this. But now they're using their higher wisdom because they've fallen on their face probably, and they probably know they can't. They know they've made mistakes and they know better. They have to act. They're wiser. Something happened in the Atlantean era where they really like messed with our DNA, and they took something from the masculine, and we had a matriarchal society where we honored life, but then it became a patriarchal society where, you know, you take a pill, morning pill after, and they created all these things, and genetic hacking, I heard, came into place. Learning to nurture. So the more that you nurture yourself, the more you'll be in tune with knowing who your person is for you. Because you'll be so in tune with yourself that you'll be calling this person into your vibration, your energy, and you will be working off of that. And they will be too. He wants girls in their 20s. Yeah, because they're easy to manipulate. That's why. That is exactly why. Yeah, equal value. So this person, whoever you're talking about or whatever, this person did not give you equal value. And see, they don't want you to acknowledge this because they feel guilty about it, and they don't know how to fix it because they still have that way of thinking. So they cannot quite fix it unless they reach their higher wisdom and they actually embrace going from one mindset thinking. So it's a new perspective. We also had that in a reading where you get the divine feminine has a new perspective about herself. So she has a higher standard. So she's not going to settle for less. And so that's why men are always trying to diminish you, make you feel ugly, make you look ugly. Not, you know, I mean, it's almost the same thing with Angie Stone. Like, it just so resonates. Like, he picked all these other women and gave them glory and gave them and went with their fame. And he didn't give any credit to Angie. And that's what they do. They don't want to give you any kind of credit because anything makes them feel like you have the power. And it makes them feel powerless because you're already a powerful person. They want to diminish you from having any more power with them, towards them, about them. Yeah, seduction, addiction. So something happened like during the Atlantean time where they played with men's seduction and ability and addiction. They addicted them to seduction or something. I don't know. This is too deep. I can't get that deep right now because I got to go. Fluidity. Learning to nurture and way showing. So you're still learning. The masculine is still learning to nurture themselves, okay? This morning I was woken up by my gay friend. He calls every woman a cunt, by the way. He makes me laugh. I'm sorry. But I was shocked with how he is truly eating so much better. We had conversations about food. I don't even have conversations with women about food because I love cooking, but I don't even have conversations with women because I don't have those type of women. The women around me aren't even cooking for themselves. they're supplementing, but they forget to eat and like weird. But this guy, he was telling me how he went to the Persian market and he gets his meat, and I asked him about what kind of water he drinks. He has he knows about stones. And I was like, oh my God. But he's a gay masculine, granted. But I'm thinking, this man, he was so rough on the edges. Like, we went to a fast food restaurant, and I was thinking, he's not even considering that now. So masculine is really working on nurturing themselves, getting good food, getting healthy. And in getting healthy, they start recognizing the unhealthy people. We were talking about detox last week. So these men are really knowing their stuff now. They're knowing their spiritual walk and implementing a lot more knowledge and using it and utilizing it and clearing out, I heard, old records. They're definitely good guys. I have a lot of good guys. But they don't empower themselves. They don't make themselves known. They tend to stand on the sidelines. And they don't tend to be show-offy. You know? And so the other people come in and whatever. But yeah, this is growing. This is becoming more fluid. More men who are taking care of themselves, who are getting to know about nourishment, good foods, good. I mean, and there's a lot of young starseeds too out there. So I find this like a very hopeful reading, a very positive reading. If you know yourself, you can't be fooled. But if you go by the foolery and like, you know, if you're somebody who's happy, who gets picked, you're really not for this channel. This is not the pick me place and space. You have to be willing to be on your own, okay? You have to be willing to do the walk the talk. Let's get some of these oracle cards. Lastly, I know I need to go out to nature. I know. I thought today was Sunday, so tomorrow I will try to go out to nature, because definitely the animals are calling me. My bird friends. Okay, let's see. We got a lot. I'm going to leave you with these 5 cards. 5 is a good number. So we have 662 as our angel number, and we have a lot of 5s. We have 88. Release. We're still releasing what doesn't serve us. Okay, so we still have like heavy, dense energy, and we still have to purge. Okay, you might be losing weight even. And even if you do a detox, you have a very good chance of losing 3 to 5 pounds in these detoxes. Okay. Integration. Yeah, you're integrating your higher self with the earthly self. Still happening, and this is Saint Germain energy. Okay, I'll try to bring my camera, but I don't think my camera works up, and my Wi-Fi works up in the mountain. I love that idea, though. Thank you for suggesting it. Third eye chakra, Saint Germain energy still coming in. Protect you. So you are regaining your gift that they try to siphon away from you. Look, these are two so close. Okay, you are so close to coming into your full power here. So it's almost like this person hanging on is number 44, integration. The angels are protecting your third eye. They're protecting your crown too, because they're coming after your crown. So we rebuke that. We rebuke that. They can't touch your crown. Okay, the 4th card is root chakra. We had root chakra already, but this is really about loving your punana and honoring your punana and being very respectful to your punana, who touches it, who's around it, who's going to be enjoying it besides yourself. You really have to have high standards with that, okay? That's, you know, that's the key. This also could be like celibacy. Okay, this also could be like you need to heal from the old wounds. Sun goddess. Yeah, do it with the sun. The crown is all yours. You want to post a question? Okay, hurry, post it now because I gotta go. I'll give you, Dwayne, since you've been so helpful and balancing off all this feminine energy. Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, honey. What you want to say? Because it's going to be dinner time and I got to go. I got to go. So let's recap. We got to get some sun tomorrow. We got to continue healing. Okay, you might want some root foods, also root chakra. So that's like sweet potatoes, rustic potatoes, Brussels sprouts, like all the root fruits. So you might need beets too for the blood. Our third chakra is regenerating itself, coming back. Okay, let's do a quick one. I that's a heavy question. Let's hope we don't get interrupted, okay? All right, let's see. All right, we're going to use this deck super fast. 18 years, it's funny. Just on, I've been vibing on 18. That's a Venusian number. So, 18 years. So it's like it was a lot of love. There was a lot of connection. And you're not talking now? That's, oh, because you divorced. So you want to go back to your ex who you're divorced? You're not healed. Okay, I talked about my friend who was living with his divorcee. Oh no, I was talking to my friend about that. I didn't say it online. That was this morning. Okay, yeah. She's a hot mess, this divorcee. Not you, but she wants to be single now. It's almost like, I hate to tell you, like you should just chalk it up. Like you got good love out of her. Respect her, move on, and pour into yourself. Like, let's see. Yeah, you need a new start. You're doing it on your own, honey. Okay? You could always do it on the own. It's almost like Dorothy. You always had the power. Okay? What the hell? Yeah. So this might be like something about your father or your child. Again, this is the child card. So you're the father or the child here. Something about like maybe you miss that. Maybe your children are under 18 and you want to be with them and you want to be in their life and stuff. But you could do that as a single parent too. You're very loving. You have a big, you want to offer your cup to her. Sorry. You still want to offer the cup and be emotionally available to her. And you want to communicate that. And you want to be the father that you are meant to be, or you could be. Maybe this has to do about your father ing skills that she couldn't. Yeah. This has kept you stuck. Or there's something about your, hold on. Oh, there's a high priestess here. I don't know. Let's see here. It's almost like, let's see. I'm not sure. I don't want to say it without really seeing. Are you a water sign? Oh, yeah. She's a Virgo. You're a water sign. Okay, sorry. You answered the question before I even. Um, I mean, I feel a lot of good connection with you guys. I don't want to because it's such a situation that okay, there's a King of Pentacles here, so she might be going out with Earth sign, and she might feel like, I mean, she's finished. She's done everything. She divorced you. She's finished everything, and she's really off to a new cycle. This is what's right for her. This is what she feels is right for her, and the universe is helping her along. But I feel like your pride is really hurting. Like, I think what you failed to notice is that you might be very emotionally available to her. Now, I don't know what her moon sign, I don't know what your moon sign is. It would require more detail, and I could give you more detail on this. And I would also require to know, like, what years you guys are, to know your Chinese calendar, so to see if you're even compatible there. So there's a lot of points of compatibility, but 18 years was a good run, and you have three beautiful children. I feel that she needed more stability, and she might have felt like she was holding down the front on having the ability to keep it stable, which is not fair because she's also a mother. And so, but I feel like you're very emotionally available to her, but what she needs is to feel safe. Now, for me, for instance, I would love water signs, but I relish stability more. Let's put it that way. And since I'm the earth, it's a good combo. It's a great combo, earth and water. It really is a good combination. But there is a King of Pentacles here. I don't know where he came from. Okay, the 29th. Oh, she's a 29s are really hard to deal with too. That 29th degree is not easy. Oh, now. Okay, so you are you're a year of the rat. You're very smart. Shit. What the fuck was she thinking? Yeah, you are. Uh, yeah. So she's got that Leon, a little bit of that Leo. She's at the end of August, so she's got some Leo in her. But yeah, that could be the Leo energy. But she's done. Like, she is done. I don't know the details. But she's really already on another cycle. And she's moving towards a King of Pentacles. And it's taken her a lot of courage to make this decision, but she's working from her higher self. For her, this is the right choice. And this is forcing you to have a new start. Okay, my Plutonian friend, unexpected, maybe unrewarded, you know, because you've been a faithful husband and a good father. But you see her as the one, and so you can't get over it. Like, you're like, I don't know if you gave her the divorce, yeah. She might have a lot of Aquarius energy or something, where she might be a reader even, because she's got a High Priestess energy here. And the Leo, so she might get famous with Leo and the moon. And Leo and the star. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm pooping out on you over here. Getting hot. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Does she go with somebody that she works with? Her boss? Sometimes when I say the weirdest things, they are true. So I don't really mean it, but I'm just reading the cards. Yeah. So there's a Page of Pentacles. I mean, there's a King of Pentacles that's working, who's already investing with this connection with her or something. Yeah, but it's not a stable thing. It's maybe choppy. Like, maybe this transitional move is not easy. Moving slow. Because, yeah. So there's some drama here with you. Like, she's like, she wants to move on. But because of the kids, you know, she's got to keep communicating with you. And so somebody's trying to get in, you know, go out or meet with her, whatever. And that person is concerned that they're going to go back to you because you still want to be with her. Oh, she's not seeing anyone now? Okay. Doesn't look like that. I mean, like I said, it could be somebody at her work. Like, maybe she's not seeing them, but there's a connection. There's vibes. There's sexual tension. And this, so, oh God, I don't want to get anybody out of work in trouble or anything. I don't know what's going on. Somebody, like, maybe that she comes across, maybe she doesn't work, maybe you take care of her. She comes across her path while, and they're working somewhere. I feel like there's an interest for her, or she's interested in somebody, but nothing's being done. Okay. And I feel like, yeah. It's almost like you feel that she's going to move on, and you don't like that feeling because you feel left out. But it looks like something's happening within her life. But it can't really quite happen because you're holding on. Are you the dude who's holding on? Okay, that you should ask that question. Shit, man. I don't know. I'm tired. And you're lucky I just did this for you, Dwayne. Damn. I don't know if you're the freaking dude holding on to her energy like a death grip. I've done readings like this. Okay, so you had kids with her. Move on, Scorpio. Move on, okay? Oh, my little dinner ain't working right. Why does it feel so light? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You want to have a relationship. Are you dating anyone? Like, you're still stuck on your ex. It's not going to happen before Christmas. Let's say no. you need to address the change. You need to, I mean, I know Scorpios are fixed. We don't like to change. We don't like change. That's why Pluto is our ruling planet, because it knows it will force us to change whether you want to or not. And you're just, you haven't truly, you have what is it? You have that candle burning for her still. Yeah, you want to work it out. Like, you're really trying, you're really contorting yourself, you're really trying to make her regret her leaving you or something. You want to be wanted by her again. I mean, yeah, I get it. She's fighting you on that. She's really got her own valor, and she's really pushing her own wheel of fortune here. Dude, I think you should establish, I think you should be focusing on how you're going to co-parent your children. Okay? That's how you're really going to make leg room with her. Because she'll see that you're really taking the kids seriously, and you want to, and she will have, that's where you will definitely win this woman. Okay? And I'm not saying you're a bad father or anything, but I really think that you should really integrate your energy with your children. And she might fall in love with you, but that's the only, that's your only way in right now. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I know the ladies understand what I'm saying. They're grown. You just told me their ages. They weren't grown, are they? You're going to be really happy once you embrace these changes. Like you've been doubting making the changes. Like, maybe you've been in your head. Maybe you've been in remorse, in regret, and you in the reviewing, you know. Yeah. Yeah, there's some energy of regret because, like, you didn't try. Like, you didn't. And it's like, I don't know, but I don't know if you guys, I don't know. It's almost like you're seeing her, like, if there's something about your ex where she just kind of like flipped the switch on you, and you're like, whoa, who is this? Or you're like, or she's standing up for herself, or she just is like, I'm done. Like she did the Scorpio on you. She cut herself from you. So I don't know what that means, but it just, yeah, it puts you, yeah, you feel isolated here. Like, she's leaving you behind. And you feel lost. Oh God, my stomach is upset. It emotionally upsets you. This 5566 1010. Oh my God, honey. Yeah, this is making you unstable, emotionally unstable. So the kids are grown. And this is when she finally said, okay, the kids are grown. I'm out of here. I'm going to live my own life. So she felt like you were another kid, perhaps, that you weren't really, you're changing. You're at the precipice of really changing your life. The Phoenix rising. Transforming, okay? But you're fighting this change tooth and nail. So it's making it like a painful birth, you know, like the baby needs to come out of the womb and the baby doesn't want to come out, and we're going to have to get the forceps and force the baby out. You cannot stay in the womb. Yeah. He just made me very drained, and I'm going to have to recover. Yeah, so this is crazy energy, but I'm sorry if I couldn't give you a better reading, but that's what I got, because you're lucky you got that. So if you want to be generous after draining my energy, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want a personal read, let me know, because I can give you more deets. Let me give you my info here. And thank you for being here, contributing your masculine energy. We appreciate that. What the hell is going on here? Whoa. You'll keep in touch? Alrighty. You do that. Now, why can I not put something here? And don't give me a like at least, okay? Can you give me a like, Dwayne? Just to help the algorithms. Thank you. Here we go. Yeah, and my roommate's gonna come and cook, so I gotta go. But yeah, it's a heavy burden right now. You're going through. I feel like you're going through a huge transition, and like your whole life is gonna change. So you're back on the market, which is a good thing. You're one of the good guys, and it just hurts you to see your ex move on. And I kind of get a feeling like when I had my son, like the leaving the nest syndrome, when he left, and I went straight from like being a mom to being a caregiver, and it was like I didn't expect this. I didn't want this. I wanted my freedom. I didn't want this. And I was, tipping the bottle a little too much to cope, self-medicating. And that's when I had my wake-up call. And I was like, no, I have to look at this differently. It is a gift to be able to be in the place that I'm at. And God was just trying to show me that. And I was refusing to see it because I wanted it my way. Frank Sinatra. Yeah, so there's something about you surrendering to spirit and how spirit wants to use you for this later portion of your life. You've already done the fatherhood thing, the marriage thing, and there's another way in life that you're going to go, but you have to tune in and accept it. And that is like the hardest pill to swallow. And I don't want to be like rude or disrespectful to you. It's just that I can only relate it through my storytelling. So, and I understand the Scorpio energy because my moon is in Scorpio. I'm very Virgo. And I love security, and I love balance, and I love organization, and I don't want things to change. I'm fixed, but I don't like to be redundant. Like, I don't like to be old-fashioned or whatever, but that's just the change that we have to make. We have to accept some certain changes. We cannot change other people. We can only change ourselves. And I feel like with you, you have a big adventure happening to you, but it's hard to accept the place that you're at, the present place, because it feels like you thought you were going to have more, and it feels like there's a less than energy, when really it's more of a transformational energy. This is not who you are. You're transforming into who you are. You're evolving into who you are. So even though you might see her growth go a little bit faster or a little bit more pleasant, but you got to meet people where they're at. And I feel like it's hard to meet her where she's at, because it's almost like she's imposing these, her choices impose the change for you. So she's the catalyst to this change. So it's almost like, a little bittersweet. And that it's hard being the catalyst too. Okay. It's not easy being the catalyst. I don't think this was an easy choice for her. I think that she just chose herself first, her happiness, after she maybe chose you first many times and chose her children first many times. It's time for her to choose herself. And at this stage of the game, you should respect her. So I don't know her. I'm just speaking out loud. What's was a Tai Chi movement. I like the Tai Chi movement. That's good, honey. Keep doing the Tai Chi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The one thing that you can thank her for really is that she waited until the kids were old enough. And you have a 14-year-old, so they're not fully grown. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought I saw 14. And that is a very crucial age for a young man. Okay? So it's not like it's not like 10 and done, you know, one and done. I mean, childhood keeps going. Like, and you should invest with your kids, because I think that you will find like you will find what is it, comfort in being with your kids, because they're also experiencing what you're experiencing. They wanted mom and dad to be together, but if you guys were toxic to each other, then they know it's a good thing. And you know, mom is maybe hiding her emotions better, or dealing with the transition because she's the one that's done it. But I think that the comfort comes with being with your kids, because they understand what you're going through. It's a weird dynamic, but I do feel like you don't understand that yet, because like they're your kids, so you don't want to, like, you want to protect them. That's the natural thing, but you're going through this, and you can have comfort in being around them, you know, just in the presence, the being energy. Pisces is the being energy, being with them. So yeah, and I don't think you really need anyone before Christmas. I think you need to heal, because these holidays are going to be tough, and you need to just, you know, look at recipes or whatever, pick up food, and just, you know, have some meals with them, or go out with the kids. You know, I think that's where you're going to be more happier, because they're going to understand you, because you're going through a transitional time. But again, you don't want them to see you weak, and I get it, but they're the ones that love you. They love dad. Okay. Anyway, I got to go, my loves. That's my time. Past tenses. Oh, that's good. I love to hear that. Oh, we all love that. We commend that very much. Okay. Bye, you guys. Have a great evening, a good weekend. Be good to you. Take care of yourself. Trust yourself. Okay. And I really appreciate you guys. And I love having fun with you guys and giving you the 411. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next live. Take care. And thank you.